fighting rival warlords to gain control over the Imperial throne. He made great efforts to establish a new regime centered on Shu. In the face of this, Yuan Shao and the other powerful clans could not remain docile, and their ambitions were soon laid bare. Elsewhere, Sun Ce worked with Zhou Yu on a plan to gain independence from Yuan Shu. In their youthful eyes, possibilities seemed to stretch out all the way to the horizon. Although Liu Bei had now allied with the peerless warrior Louis Bu, he fell into doubt, unable to decide on the path he should take. With the entire land facing great uncertainty, its heroes also stood at a crossroads. Chapter 4. Sun Ce rises up in Jiangdong. Liu Bei faces a quandary in Qiapei. Cao Cao fights a decisive battle at Guandu.
I've handed the Imperial Seal over to Yuan Shu. Though Father gave his life to protect it, I have to admit I don't regret letting it go in the slightest. Now we've gotten back what's important. Our freedom, our pride, and our comrades. Losing all that made me realize that without power, you can't protect anything. That's why I want to establish a domain here in Jiangdong, as a place where we can grow strong enough to protect what we cherish. I know we still have a long road ahead of us, but will you stand by me all the same?
You don't even need to ask. Indeed, our resolve is as hard as iron.
As vassals of the Sun Clan, all of us are ready to follow you to the very end.
That's good to hear. I'm glad to have found such reliable allies.
By the way, brother, I haven't seen Shang around.
Our sister should be returning soon enough, along with another ally of ours.
Who might that be?
Ce, we're here.
Ah, good.
Oh, look at that. New garbs. That's pretty cool.
So, you're willing to fight alongside us, then?
The pleasure is all ours. After all, there are a lot of things we'll be needing your help with.
That should be everyone.
Yes, it's true that we're starting over from nothing. But with all of you, I know we can accomplish our goal. I will do my best in whatever way I can. But I'm also counting on each of you.
Lord Huang Gai, Lord Sheng Pu, everyone's back again.
I kind of wish he had more red, but
Isn't someone missing?
he still looks good.
That guy.
Yeah, I don't believe we can romance Shang Jiang, since this isn't an Empire's variant, and it's following history, which means Shang Jiang eventually does become the wife of Liu Bei.
I've been thinking about you constantly, so I was a little flustered to actually see you. Do you have a moment now? There's something I'd like to ask you. Well, perhaps it's a bit late to ask now, but there's something I'd really like to know. Why? Why did you fight alongside us? A secret? I see. Now I'm even more curious. Then I won't press you any further for now. But I'll try to get you to tell me eventually. I'm truly glad that you came with me. I was really struggling while serving Yuan Shu. If you hadn't helped me get past my anxieties and indecision, I'm sure I would have lost sight of what I needed to do. But I think sticking it out through that period allowed me to become a little stronger day by day. And I don't intend to leave the battlefield behind. I'm going to show everyone they can rely on me to take them forward. Just like you did for me back then, in that battle. I mean, even the first time we fought together. I'm embarrassed by how naive I was back then, but it's still an incredibly important memory to me. And moving forward, I'm sure there will be many times when I fail or feel discouraged. So, I would appreciate having your guidance for a little longer. You're someone No, forget it for now. I know I can count on you.
We two serve as the Fangs.
Alright, definitely going to switch to that Crescent Blade. It is one of my favorites. And I already get grade 4 variants. That's pretty cool. Battle Art Strength, Musu Strength, repel enemy arrows when attacking. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that was a stat. Boost Assault Strength, Strong Attack Strength, damage to officers by 10% across the board. I'm gonna try this one. Battle Arts for the Crescent Blade are amazing. What do we get? Whoa. That was not a battle art that was in the demo, that's for sure. I would have remembered that. Right, as you can see, just what just popped up, and something that I am struggling with, which is why I lost all of my Chapter 3 progress. And you'll see, I'm going to try and save. There is not enough free space. I don't know what this means. I don't know what it means by there is no free space. But I was able to quickly find some sort of workaround. But I want to make sure that's more of a permanent solution, because I don't want to lose my progress again.
This is but the first step on our journey to creating our own kingdom.
Man, look at those formations.
The enemy is ready and waiting in a strong defensive position. Our first move should be to make small incursions to see how they react.
Time to advance!
Now this is definitely an army versus an army.
You won't break through our defenses so easily. Let's go. The enemy has halted their advance. Now, attack! Flank them from the north and south. Time to act.
The enemy officer block our advance has been counter-attacking with archers. More or less as I expected. All troops, mobilize to engage the incoming enemies. Drive them back and then use everything we have to take their bases.
Yeah, I gotta take bases on opposite sides of the battlefield.
I will keep the vanguard at bay. You may fight without fear of a blade to the back.
That's very reminiscent of a Total War scene.
Take this!
Looks pretty cool. This is the battle that will establish Wu as a kingdom, which is why this battle looks the way it is.
Defeated. This territory is ours.
Let's go.
Get ready. We're moving to take Liu Yao's base.
That might be Zhou Tai.
We must help Lord Xuan Tzu.
Don't know who that is. I'm gonna assume one of them might be Zhou Tai.
We can attack Xuan Tzu from behind. Gain advantage.
Oh, who knows? Maybe the other Mystery War is Tai Chi Chi.
I am Jian Qi. I came with haste when I heard Lord Xuan Tzu was raising an army. Zhou Tai, the warrior.
Yep, knew it. Zhou Tai.
Is a friend of mine. He has come to lend you our strength.
Right. Well, don't let that fire peter out. You're going to need everything you can muster to achieve victory for Lord Sun Ce.
There is an enemy storehouse just east of here. I received word that it is stocked full of provisions. Taking it from them will deliver a devastating blow to their morale. This is a good opportunity to head that way.
This is it! This is it!
I mean, I love this weapon, but the Green Dragon, or Crescent Blade is just more known, but I've always referred to it as the Green Dragon, which is Guan Yu's weapon.
The enemy officer has been defeated. My strength is not enough. I've been waiting for this. Let's go. We've taken the strategic enemy officer has been defeated. Now, prepare the catapults. Looking rough.
Okay, so now we gotta
from the north and south
capture the other base.
We must take the rest of their bases post-haste.
Lord Zhongying, I have arrived. Together, we shall repel the invaders. Now,
Gotta recapture this base by the looks of it.
Sun Ce will surely move to take Jiangdong. We must stop him here.
Man, look how much crowd control this thing has.
This isn't good. Can't lose here. Not now.
Gotta go back and help the center.
This territory
This the end?
is ours. Let's go.
Find those officers so we can restore their health.
Going after our provisions, are you? My watch.
You have come to aid me. My thanks.
Things are just starting. The enemy officer has been defeated. Especially now that you're here.
Gonna need you to lock on this officer, thanks. This battle just started, but it's so fun. And I think it's just because of the way the battlefield is set up. I'm also learning how to use the Green Dragon, this weapon. And it's upgrade levels.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Keep your guard up.
So as you can see right now, I can quickly show you. When the weapon glows green, certain battle arts will perform extra moves. So this battle art in particular, as you can see, it only does 2 swipes, but let me get an upgrade level for it, and then I'll show you what its extra moves look like. And to get upgrade levels, I just gotta perform successful combos with it. Now you see it's green. I performed the same battle art, and now you can see I'm doing extra combos with it. So whenever that happens, it's always best, if you plan on picking up the Crescent Blade, wait for it to get an upgrade level, and when you see it highlighted in green, do a battle art, and you'll do extra attacks with it, or how it'll have extra effects. It just depends on which battle art you're using. So I think I'll have to stay up here in the center. I chose not to go with a companion, just so that way there is an extra body where they need to be, rather than following me all over the battlefield.
Looking rough. You gotta be quicker. Take this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
So I think I do just need to stay in the center.
The battle is more intense than I anticipated. I will continue to fight without complaint.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Can't charge up the middle yet, so we gotta ignore that.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Fall back.
Alright, so aren't going past those barriers, so now I can focus on
I can't help but gaze at your feet.
the flanks.
This territory. The enemy officer has been defeated.
So you've come. Sorry, but your help is needed here.
My strength is not enough.
Oh, why is Zhou Yu moving up? Zhou Yu is moving too far up. Even I don't want to face all those enemies yet.
Oh, you have come to aid me. My thanks.
Okay, I was about to die there.
Let's go. Time to act. Let's go.
Right. The assault, that way I can get these three officers all grouped up together.
Has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
You've done very well. It's good to know I can count on you.
Let's get serious. You gotta be quicker.
Jeez.
I know how to get the enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's try one of the new tactics I unlocked. A mounted charge.
Time's right.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. That's almost a 3-minute cooldown. So I don't know if we're supposed to keep going up in the middle though.
Charging straight in from the front. You truly are fearless. This looks like a venture worth joining. Together, our spirits will rush over them like a great flood. Time to advance.
Alright, so it looks like we are starting to move up the center now.
You will die regretting this foolish mistake.
The bases to the north and south are ours. Now, prepare the catapults.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I am Zhou Tai. I have heard rumors of the rise of Lord Sun Suo. I am here to support his vision.
Your aid is most welcome. You seem like the strong, silent type. Just the kind of man we can rely on.
Lord Zhou Yu, the catapults are ready for the attack. Ah, good work. All right. Let the stones be as solid as our bonds to each other. Let them fly and crush the enemy to smithereens.
There's a storehouse full of provisions just ahead. Ransacking that would greatly weaken the enemy.
It'll be a damn shame to find Zhou Tai and Zhou Tai isn't using his katana
Here to attack Niochu
and instead using like a spear or something.
bastards. Our defenses were supposed to be impregnable. The enemy officer has been defeated. Excellent. Oh my battle is going just as Zhou Yu planned. The enemy officer has been defeated. With all my might.
Man, that's a strong battle art for this thing. Gonna need a moment of respite and look for some health. You know, whenever you find health out in the battlefield, always try and use what meat buns you have in stock. That way, any extra meat buns you pick up when your health is full will actually go back into your inventory.
Officer, how was been defeated?
Man, everyone pulling their weight for once.
We have broken through the gates. Nicely done.
Defensive formation.
Final fight, Jiang-Ying.
I will slay as many officers as necessary to fulfill my duty.
You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms. Tell me, the enemy officer, what brings you from your master's lap all the way to Jiangdong? Oh, dog of Yuan Shu, take this. I've heard my fill of it now, but no longer will I tolerate it. I am Sun Ce, son of Sun Jin, the Tiger of Jiangdong. I have come to build a new kingdom in the land of my ancestors. You intend to stand in our way? Has been defeated. To face the claws as fangs.
Okay, never seen that move before.
Provisions! Allies in the castle will lose hope!
Time for a good old fight. Get ready!
Looks like I owe you one. Just for today, you'll have a reprieve from my criticism.
Our troops are in high spirits indeed. No one can match our skill. Time to act.
This territory is ours. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Yeah, this battle was so much fun. I hope more battles are like this now that we're officially getting into the Three Kingdoms era.
Strength. I must warn Lord Liu Yao immediately. We did it! This is our first victory!
Well done to all of you. Our first step in making Jiangdong ours was a success.
The enemy's defenses were solid, but things went unexpectedly well.
They did. Because of you and everyone else in this clan. And also due to Jotai and Zhangqing's support. You both have my gratitude.
Your words are much too kind, my lord.
I have been hearing of your bravery for some time. It is an honor to be under your command. There are many others like us who wish to serve you. Together, we will defeat Liu Yao.
This is great news. It seems you're even more renowned than I thought, brother.
It's a little embarrassing. Although, I'm not going to complain.
Now is not the time to relax, Sun Ce. Our next battle will most likely be at the hills of Shanting, with Liu Yao leading his own men to stop our advance.
Let him come. We have a tailwind pushing us forward. We'll finish this once and for all.
I almost didn't recognize you. I see you have new clothing. It suits you well. Ziluan, I must ask you again. Can the hero you've chosen bring peace to the realm? Of course, nothing has been settled yet. But be careful. For if your hero throws this land into turmoil, I must put an end to him. Pray that our paths merely intersect and do not collide.
Alright, that kind of sounds like, even though it's not Sun Ce that eventually forms the Kingdom of Wu again, he was responsible for laying the foundation of Wu, because it does eventually turn over to Shun Quan, who eventually does form the Kingdom of Wu, and he becomes the first Emperor of Wu. I don't know if we're actually going to be fighting Zhou He. Sounds like she actually might be the final boss. Hopefully we don't have to. We're going to have to see what happens once the actual Three Kingdoms period starts, because there is another chapter after this, because this is chapter 4. Chapter 5, I believe, might be the final chapter. I'm not sure yet. From what I've been told, chapter 5 will also be the battle that'll take place where we fight Lu Bu at Battle of Xiapi Castle. So hopefully things start getting a little more intense as far as those battles go. That last battle was actually pretty fun, so we got to keep this going.